Marcus Black. Part 5, Awakening the Power. The dragon's roar shook the city to its foundations. Marcus stood frozen at the edge of the castle bridge, staring down at the destruction below. The flames cast eerie shadows, turning the cobbled streets into a battlefield of fire and smoke. Screams echoed through the night as knights rushed to form a defensive line. This wasn't like a video game. There were no health bars, no tutorials, only the raw weight of reality sinking in. A knight grabbed his shoulder, pulling him toward a squad of soldiers. "Marcus, stay behind us!" one of them shouted over the chaos. "Let us handle this!" Marcus clenched his fists. He didn't belong here. He had no combat experience, no skills. He was just a guy in an office 5 minutes ago. But then, the dragon turned its massive head toward the castle. Its glowing amber eyes locked onto Marcus, as if sensing something within him. It roared again, but this time, something changed. Marcus felt it deep inside, like a distant ember suddenly sparking to life. The moment stretched. Time slowed. His heart pounded, not in fear, but in something else. Power. A memory flashed through his mind, not his own. A warrior's hands gripping a sword. A battle against impossible odds. The will to survive turning into something more. Magic. The ground beneath Marcus trembled, not from the dragon's steps, but from him. His body buzzed with an unfamiliar energy, coursing through his veins like liquid fire. Something ancient was awakening inside him. The knights didn't notice, their focus on the advancing dragon. But Marcus stared down at his hands, watching faint, glowing lines etch across his skin. Runes he couldn't read, but somehow understood. This world had called him here for a reason, and now he could feel why. The dragon launched itself forward, its wings kicking up a storm of wind and embers. The knights raised their shields, bracing for impact. Marcus took a breath. Then, without thinking, he stepped forward. He raised his hand, instinct taking over, and the air around him crackled with energy. For the first time since arriving in this world, he wasn't afraid. Like and follow for Part 6.